What's up, everybody? Welcome to the final news show of 2024. It's crazy to think that this wraps up year five, 5 years of showing up every Thursday to people around the world that just want a little something different in their life, that just want to hear from people that are just like them, right? That chose to believe in themselves, chose to take risks, chose to try something maybe a little unconventional, maybe a little different, chose to do life more on purpose with intention than just letting it happen. So I'm so humbled by the trust and the time you've allowed us in your lives over these years. And we're grateful to live in a world that something like this is possible, right? Something that started from just an encouraging thoughts of a couple friends as I left the world of police work to recording a few episodes just to even understand the process, to starting out with a couple partners and then shortly after moving on to run the last few years solo while we travel around the road on the road and meet so many amazing people. This is just such an unbelievable experience to get messages from people about the impact the show's made on them. And it's not to boost ego or to say, look at, we made it. It's really to be grateful that we had the opportunity and we chose to lean into ourselves and believe in ourselves and understand that one of my passions and maybe one of my gifts, if you will, is to share stories and to build communities and to help people believe in themselves like I believe in myself. And we didn't wait to be perfect. We didn't wait till we had all the best equipment. We didn't wait till we had a studio. We didn't wait till we had all these sponsors. We didn't wait. We started. We just started. So I'm grateful when I hear those messages because it just reminds me to do exactly what we've been talking about in the month of November. To realize that life is going to work out just fine. To understand there's a responsibility in sharing your gifts with the world so that others can grow from your experiences, so that others can grow from being around you. And then we need to act upon it, right? We need to get going. There's no time like the best time is now. And with our responsibility comes the need to act. And the need to embrace the process and not as we struggle. Maybe sometimes it feels like work. Maybe sometimes it's struggle. We struggle to meet deadlines. We just got so much going on in life. It's easy to push a passion project or something we care deeply about to the side. But there's a responsibility. And I got to enjoy the process of creating it. So this week, I want to talk about being grateful that we have the opportunity to bet on ourselves, that we have an opportunity to take something from an idea to turn it into a real life experience, a tangible thing. And as I like to call the On Purpose podcast, a movement. And now I have a responsibility to show up every week. I have a responsibility to review guests and to find the best stories to tell and to think about topics that maybe will help you in your life. And I'm grateful I get to do it. I'm grateful I get to enjoy the process of slowing down, remembering where I've been to understand how valuable it is where I'm going. And while it's okay to want more, right? To have goals and dreams and want that thing that's more, it's also great to be grateful that I have an opportunity to create, to storytell, to share, and hopefully make the world a better place. And so do you. You have exactly the same qualifications I do. You have better skills than I do. You have a great story to tell if only you'll tell it. You have a great gift to give if only you'll give it. We are blessed to live in a time with so much information and so much technology that we can reach people we'll never meet in person around the world. Maybe don't even speak our language, but can catch the message. But we got to do it. We got to lean into it. We got to step into it. We got to believe that we're worthy. Then we got to take action, shift directions, decide if we want more or less of something in our life, and pivot, create space to allow it. Don't be so stuck on who you were that you can't become who you're supposed to be. Right? Be grateful that your gift, whether it's just a beautiful smile, right? Sometimes people, that's what we got to give today. It's your beautiful smile that warms a stranger's heart. Maybe it's an amazing voice you have to share songs. Maybe it's an ability to write poetry or a story that tells tales. Maybe it's having an idea for a new business that changes your neighborhood, an adventure to go on that others can follow and get inspired. Maybe your gift today is to model unconditional love to those who need it most. Whatever your gift is, it's time to believe in it. It's time to share it. It's time to act upon it. It's time to take steps to make your reality what you dream about. It's time to be grateful that we have the ability and the opportunity to do so. Now is the time for you to realize you have the ability to change the world around you each and every moment. We wrap up what is this year? 2024. I get confused on my years. Sometimes I forget about them. As we wrap this year up, let's go into 2025 choosing to believe, choosing to share, choosing to act, and create that momentum. Quit trying to be perfect. Just create action and let's go. Stay tuned. December will release the top 5 episodes of 2024. So in case you missed any, you want to see how they did, we'll give you recaps of each of them. And then let us know who you want to hear, who you want me to interview in 2025, what topics you want us to talk about. DM us on social. You can email us through the website. Let us know. We're not going nowhere. We're going to show up every Thursday in 2025, just like we've been doing for the last 5 years. We're just going to keep going. Thank you for being part of the movement. Thank you for being here with us. And let's act and create that momentum for ourselves. Have a great rest of the year, everybody. We'll see you in the new year.